Hello, Peter.
Hey there, quirky peeps. Today we're going to take another look at the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Apparently, people have watched this trailer even more than they saw the Avengers Endgame trailer. It has been viewed 355.5 million times, while Endgame's trailer was only watched 289 million times in a span of 24 hours. This shows how Marvel and Sony had starved us for this. Did you know that this trailer created another record? Captain America: The First Avenger had the shortest time span between its first trailer and the theatrical release. Now the record is held by No Way Home. This is how Sony built a hype train that's even longer than the biggest superhero movie ever made. People really want to see Tom Holland team up with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. While that hasn't been fully confirmed yet, the chances of that happening have obviously been increased with the tease of Green Goblin and the appearance of Doctor Octopus.
Hello, Peter.
The other villains from the Raimi-verse and the Amazing Spider-Man universe were also teased, so it would be a shame if Maguire and Garfield didn't show up in this one. It would be the biggest wasted opportunity. But anyway, let's work with what we have right now. Let's look at Doctor Octopus and answer a couple of queries that people might have. As soon as he said "Hello, Peter," we got literal chills. A few months ago, Alfred Molina confirmed his role in the upcoming Spidey movie. Even Kevin Feige acknowledged his involvement. Molina told Variety that his character would be de-aged, and his story would actually continue from the moment he went into the river back in Spider-Man 2. This is obviously coming true, as Molina does look de-aged over here. And if you focus on the shot of his arrival properly, you'd see that he is climbing on the George Washington Bridge. So the waters beneath him would be the Hudson River. This is the same river that Doc Ock drowned in. That means Alfred Molina was actually telling the truth about everything. He might be pulled into the MCU moments before his demise in Spider-Man 2. But there are two mysteries about his arrival. First, how did he get a new outfit? Did he arrive on this Earth a while before he arrived at the George Washington Bridge? Well, probably yes. The second question is, how does this version of Doc Ock recognize Peter Parker from the MCU? He comes from the Raimi-verse, where Peter Parker looks like Tobey Maguire.
We have to shut it down. Please tell me how.
Peter Parker.
So how is it that as soon as he made his entry, he recognized a Peter Parker who looks like Tom Holland?
Hello, Peter.
He didn't even see him in the spider suit initially. So he couldn't have assumed that this universe's Spider-Man is also Peter Parker. As I've suggested, maybe he arrived on this Earth a bit earlier, and then he learned that the Peter Parker of this universe looked different than the one he knew. But because Doctor Strange had cast a spell to make the universe forget about Peter's identity, Doc Ock shouldn't have been able to find out about who Peter Parker is and how he looks. Maybe the simple answer to our question is that this montage has just been edited smartly. Doc Ock could actually be talking to Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker in this shot, and we were shown Tom Holland's Peter Parker suiting up in his Iron Spider suit. This is probably the answer that we're looking for. But I've also got a crazy theory about this. We know that Doctor Strange's spell misfired in some way. So what if Peter started to look like Tobey Maguire to everyone else? What if the world just started to recognize him by Maguire's face instead of Holland's face? That way, the dogs would be called off of him, as people would believe that Peter Parker, who looks like Tobey, is not Spider-Man. What I mean is that Strange's spell didn't just make people forget about the fact that Spider-Man is Peter Parker, but it also made them forget about Peter's face entirely. And the person who would know about this is Alfred Molina's Dr. Otto Octavius, who has come from an alternate universe. That could be a reason why Doc Ock recognized Peter when he arrived. Peter is even wearing the same outfit that Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker wore in the previous Spider-Man movies, so the resemblance between the two is not uncanny. Maybe Doc Ock just thought that this was Peter Parker by looking at his outfit, or maybe the theory I've presented is true. Spider-Man No Way Home is bringing in a lot of crazy stuff, so I'm sure that this isn't the craziest theory that you've heard till now. But still, I'd like to know your opinion about this matter. Is Doc Ock speaking to Tobey Maguire's Peter in this shot? Did he accidentally assume that this version of Peter Parker is from his universe? Or has Tom Holland's Peter Parker actually started to look like Tobey Maguire's Pete due to a spell gone wrong? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!